but I'm glad you brought that up because either I have been misinformed or they have. And I'm going to double check with everybody on the phone, Joe. Definitely jot down some names who's still on the call or whatnot, because I have been told that the app has changed, okay, but on both, okay. So it doesn't, to my understanding, the Ultra Protector, that cigarette question went away. It's asked to nicotine or tobacco. I will verify that. That is, you bring up such a great question. And I'm sorry that you have a little bit of a miscommunication between the home office. So I'm going to verify that as soon as we get off the phone.
Okay, Jim, to parlay what you asked, I have not been told or informed about the cigarette only being taken off the Ultra Protector. I've not been told that there. Jay's bringing up an application right now.
Real quick. I actually just went to the marketing department, and that was a miscommunication on my end. Jim, you're absolutely 110% correct.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great.
And for the people on the call who had no idea what Bobby and Jim were talking about in the beginning, Bobby worked in the home office for 5 years and dealt with Jim Macri for those same, of like that solid 5-year period. So there's definitely a history of them going back and talking about everything from A to Z. So in case you guys were kind of saying, wow, what's going on here? So, okay. Thank you, Jim.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay, sir, thank you. If anybody else got any questions, do me a *2. Jay will open you up. And while I'm waiting for people to kind of think of a question for *2, I just want to go over a couple things before I let Bobby go. When you look at the comparison on the FE cost, you're going to see the non-smoker rate pop up in the smoker category, so you don't have to go back and forth. So when you look up a 60-year-old, 75-year-old person, you're going to see the non-smoker rate pop up on the smoker rate on your little rate calculator we give everybody. You can write this product 2 different ways to get an instant approval, either a point of sale, and the nice thing about the point of sale is that if you live, let's say, in Florida, and your main client base is Florida, yet you had some clients of yours who have moved to a different state. All you have to do is get a non-res in that state. You can be sitting in your kitchen in the morning with your pajamas, drinking your cup of coffee, make a phone call and do a 3-way phone call between you, your client, and the underwriter with Americo. That simple there. Or you can do a face-to-face to do an e-app and get an instant approval. Evening times, whatever time zone you're on, Saturday afternoons, all day Sunday, you've got the access to do an e-app. Number 3, they've got a child, grandchild rider, and the nice thing about it is it maxes out at $5,000 per child, and it costs you less than $1 a month to get a child or a grandchild a rider for $5,000. Go to the demo they have. If you could write this down, I'm going to tell you the site you got to go to. You got to be an agent already approved with Americo, because you got to put in your agent code. SE, like South Carolina demo.americo.com, and you can go there and play around with it. So when you're actually in the field, you're not what you call, oh my God, what do I do? You can go there, play around on it, and as Bobby said, you're not going to mess it up. You can make a boo-boo. You can kind of try to shortcut it, do whatever you want. It's going to tell you, yes, you can, or no, you can't do it. And then for you to actually do the program when you're with the client, you got to log in through the actual Americo website. So I think it's still
real quick, Joe, can I say one more thing?
Yes, sir.
If for those of you that want information about Eagle Premier, or you are not contracted with Americo and you want to read up on it, look at training videos, take a look at the apps or rate sheets, guides, all that stuff, go to www.americoeaglepremierseries.com. Okay, that's americoeaglepremierseries.com. The different tabs on the left basically go over the sales tools, the e-application, even the stuff I talked about on the 8% and the rewards. It even has Eagle Premier Series training videos on there, e-application training videos. Again, it's not the sales connection where you can, go through an app and practice, but it gives you all the ammunition about the product, okay? So again, just AmericaEaglePremierSeries.com. You do not need an agent login for it. Okay.
Okay. Anybody
Sorry, Joe. That
ask
was the last
questions?
thing I wanted to say.
Okay, no problem. Okay. You know, the nice thing about it is that when you get a call like this here and you have agents on the phone, and it's nice that they don't hang up. We started off with 42. Now we've got 42 of them hung up. Maybe they had an appointment, or they may have been a veteran agent who already knows the information. So with that said, Bob, I want to tell you, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day, your busy week, to squeeze in this new and important information that I think is going to make our business jet up a whole lot more with you. I think you're going to be getting a whole lot more business in from the agents that were on the call. We're doing a lot of emails about it. We're signing on a lot of new agents who think this is probably one of the best things since sliced bread. So take advantage of it. And one thing Bobby said, make sure you tell your client that they're getting a non-smoker rate, and you have to write down a smoker on the application. Because what's going to happen, you have a possibility of another agent coming into the home after you leave. They're going to ask the client for the application to do a policy review. Okay? They're going to see a smoker question answered yes, yet they're given a non-smoker rate. And they're going to say, man, there must be something wrong. If I were you, I would change, because if you die, you're not going to get paid. So you need to make sure that you educate your client before you leave the house, because I'm telling you, your future. There's going to be an agent out there who's going to come in and try to sabotage the hard work you've done, because you have to answer yes to the question, yet they're going to get a non-smoker rate. So with that said, Bob, I'll let you end the call off, and thank you very much as always, and make it a great day. You end the call, Bob. Thank you.
Joe, I just want to say thank you so much for the business. Every agent on the call, make it a good one, and have a phenomenal week and month.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Bob. Bye-bye.
The moderator has left the conference.